Hello and welcome to the 4th of December here on Britt Arnhilds World on YouTube. Today's episode will be about music, Advent and Christmas music. Yesterday I had lunch with my parents in their apartment, and of course, as usual, my mother played for me and my father played the piano, and I was able to take some footage of it. And I even took not only the sound as I have done before, but I also took some footage from their apartment, which I will share with you at the end of this episode. As I have already told you, I have an Advent basket, which I unwrap every morning. I pack it every night and then bring it up to the living room and kind of open it every morning and bring out the content. That way I start very slowly to decorate for Christmas all through December. And then we have this big celebration when Christmas actually comes and Advent is over. In my basket this morning was an Advent CD. It's a Norwegian choir singing with the Palestinian Rim Bana. Unfortunately, Rim Bana died of cancer a few years ago, but she has some very, very beautiful music. And it's my favorite CD. And I will play it today. In the car yesterday, on my way home from my parents, I was listening to a Norwegian broadcast radio channel, playing classical music 24/7. And now during Advent they play Christmas and Advent music. It's so beautiful. And I started to reflect on the days when we didn't have these things like Spotify and all these streaming services giving us all the music we want all the time we want. When I hear something I like in this classical radio channel, I can always go home, search for it on Spotify, play it whenever I want, put it in my list of favorites, and I have it there. It hasn't been like this, of course, always. And I'm old enough to remember that it hasn't. And over the years, I have collected 24 different Advent and Christmas CDs. So during the period of Advent and all on the way up to Christmas, I put out one of them and play it during the day. It has been a lovely tradition for me, but I've kind of forgotten about it because now I have Spotify and I can listen to what I want whenever I want. And when I was reflecting about this, it took me to a Norwegian word we have, which is forsakelse. I have tried to search for it on the internet and to translate it. The English word I found is forsake. You forsake something. I'm not sure if the English meaning is exactly the same as the Norwegian meaning and the meaning which I have in my head. In Norway, we use the word forsake today mostly, or maybe only, in the language in the church. We forsake the devil, we say, and all what he has. But for me, the word or the meaning of the word forsake is important as a way of living in periods. Because if we do not forsake, if we give ourselves everything we want all the time, nothing will be worth looking forward to. Like in Advent, if we start celebrating Christmas sometime in the autumn, when Christmas and the 25th of December or 24th, as it is here in Norway, comes finally, we are kind of gone. We are looking forward to put it all away. But then it's actually when the celebrations shall start. And we shall have the feast, we shall celebrate, we shall be happy. Of course, can be happy all the time, but because of that, I don't want to be a moralist. Please don't think I am. But as long as we continue to give ourselves everything all the time, during Advent, for example, and all the year long, there will be nothing to look forward to. So for me, it's important to try to celebrate or to walk through the period of Advent in a way that makes me look forward to Christmas. I don't have an Advent calendar with gifts, with packets, parcels, for example. I don't have anything against it, but for me, I want to have the gifts on Christmas Eve. So, and if I wrap up, open things all the time during December, when Christmas Eve and the gift sharing is coming, I'm kind of fed up, or I'm afraid I will be kind of fed up. So I want to share, to save things until Christmas. Well, I feel that I'm tidying myself up in making a knot here of something. I don't want it to be difficult. I don't want, as I said, to be a moralist. I want us to share joy, happiness, pleasures, and I want us all to live in a way that we make sure we have things to look forward to. And when the things we look forward to are coming, we can really enjoy them. Do you understand any of this? I explained it very good in Norwegian, but it's difficult to do in English. I have been thinking, you will soon hear a few of my mother playing a few pieces for you. I will love you to share with me and with my mother your favorite Advent and Christmas music. Maybe you can post it in a comment below here, and we will read through it, and maybe we can find one or several of your favorites and play them in coming episodes. Today, before I show you the footage from my parents' house and the music, I will just talk briefly about today, the 4th of December. In the Catholic Church, I'm not Catholic, I'm a Lutheran, but I love traditions. And the Catholics, they have so many very good traditions, I think. And the 4th of December is Saint Barbara's Day, a Catholic saint. You can check her up on Wikipedia or one of the Catholic Church pages or something. But an old tradition is to bring in a small branch from, let's say, a fruit tree on this day. We have a cherry tree in the garden, so I always bring in one little, I'm losing words. Not a branch, but one of these, not big, from which I cut from the cherry tree. And I bring it in, I put it in water, and the tradition is that on Christmas Day it shall flourish, have flowers inside, where you have put it in water. And then it's a sign, of course, of the birth of Christ. So I will go out in the garden today, find a tiny branch. You don't call it branch, do you? I mean, branch is something big. I'm talking about a twig. Is that the word? Maybe. So I will bring in a twig from the cherry tree, put it in water, and just wait and see what happens on Christmas Day. Enjoy the music and the filming from my parents' apartment, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.